What's going on, guys? Parker here, and I'm back with another video, and today I got my top 5 NBA player props for the day. And before we get in this video, do me a favor and subscribe to the channel down below, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up because that really helps my channel out a ton and helps push my content out to more and more people, guys. So I really would appreciate it. Also, guys, if you want to sign up for Sleeper Fantasy, then go ahead and take advantage of this free Nikola Jokic square that is going on today for new users, first-time depositors. So go ahead and make sure you sign up for Sleeper Fantasy and use code FF23 for an 100% match on your first deposit, as well as that Nikola Jokic free square. So go ahead and take advantage of that. Sleeper is always running discount squares as well, as they have a Lamar Jackson and a Christian McCaffrey discounted square for this weekend. So you want to make sure you're taking advantage of both of those things. And then also, guys, we had a 2-1 day yesterday, 2-1-0 day, as we had a DMP with Kyrie Irving. But Kevin Durant sells the sweep. James Harden assists, cashes with ease. I think he had 13. And then what was my other play? Kevin Durant points, rebounds, did not cash, and then Donovan Mitchell points cash. So 2-1 day, we'll definitely take it. 6-2 over our last, or not 6-2. Wait, are we 6-2? We were 4-1, then 2-1. Yeah, 6-2 over our last 2 days. So definitely a solid run. And let's build off of it, and let's get a 5-0 sweep, guys. I would love a 5-0 sweep, and I think today has that potential with these props. So without further ado, let's get into it. First off, I got Jaylen Duran over 27 points plus rebounds versus the Wizards. Wizards allow the most points per game in the NBA to centers this season. Wizards allow the most rebounds per game in the NBA to centers this season. Wizards allow the second highest field goal percentage in the NBA to centers this season. And he's over this line with 39 points plus rebounds in his matchup versus the Wizards last week. Overall, the Wizards are atrocious defensively. They struggle greatly defensively. I don't think they're going to be much better today, and a tough matchup for them, a matchup that they should not excel in. And yeah, I'm pretty confident that Duran's going to have an awesome game tonight. So Jaylen Duran over 27 points plus rebounds versus the Warriors is my first play of the day. Next up, I got Tyler Herro over 21.5 points plus assists versus the Knicks. This line is way, way too low for Herro. It's a great matchup here for him to dominate. He's playing the point guard position since the Kyle Lowry move, so this is definitely a game where he should excel in this position. Knicks allow the second most assists per game in the NBA to point guards this season, and he's over this line in 6 of his last 7 versus the Knicks. He was over this line in 6 straight versus the Knicks before going under in his last matchup. Overall, this is an ideal matchup for Herro. Knicks are not good defensively versus the point guard position. I expect OG Anunoby to guard Jimmy Butler, which will leave Herro on an island with a guy like Jalen Brunson, maybe even Josh Hart, but I think he could take Josh Hart. So Tyler Herro over 21.5 points plus assists versus the Knicks is my second play of the day. Next up, I got DeAaron Fox over 34.5 PRA versus the Mavericks. No idea why this line is so low off rip. This line is unbelievably low. He had 41 PRA in his first matchup versus the Mavs this season. He's over this line in 5 straight games versus the Mavs as well. So DeAaron Fox has been absolutely dominant versus the Mavericks. Mavs allow the 11th most points per game to point guards over the last month in the NBA. The Mavs allow the 8th most assists per game to point guards over the last month in the NBA. The Mavs allow the 6th most rebounds per game to point guards this season. Overall, an ideal matchup for DeAaron Fox. This Mavericks team struggles greatly versus the point guard position, all around versus the point guard position. Rebounds, assists, points, literally everything versus the point guard position they're struggling with. And DeAaron Fox is just such a good player. I think he gets busy. I think he has a huge night. So DeAaron Fox over 34.5 PRA versus the Mavs is my third play of the day. Next up, I got Nikola Jokic over 39.5 points plus rebounds versus the 76ers. So once again, we're getting this great Joel Embiid versus Nikola Jokic matchup. Jokic is over this line in 4 straight games. 76ers allow the 4th most points per game in the NBA to centers this season. He's facing off versus Joel Embiid. Jokic will definitely be motivated more for this matchup than he usually is. I mean, Jokic obviously is always motivated, but this will definitely get him a little more motivated than he normally is. Definitely have him, really competitive in this game. So I'm really confident in Nikola Jokic, and I'm really confident he can get it done tonight. So Nikola Jokic over 39.5 points plus rebounds versus the 76ers is my fourth play of the day. Now it's time for my last play. I got Lowry Markkinen over 26.5 points plus assists versus the Hornets. Lowry's over this line in 6 of his last 10 games. The Hornets allow the 5th most points per game in the NBA to small forwards this season. The Hornets have allowed the 2nd most assists per game in the NBA to small forwards this season. Overall, the Hornets struggled drastically versus the small forward position. Markkinen is obviously playing the small forward position as of late. He's been playing the small forward position all season, really, even though, I mean, he's obviously a power forward, but that's not what he's been playing. He's definitely been playing the small forward position. The Hornets struggle greatly versus this position, like I said, and I'm overall really confident that Lowry Markkinen can have a big game, can have an efficient game as well. And, I think he can get 2 to 3 assists for us. The line is a 2 discrepancy, but I think he could get, 3 or 4 is what I meant to say. And if he gets us 3 or 4, that's just a discount for his points prop. So I would be very happy if he could get us at least 3 assists. If he gets 2, though, it is what it is. It's the same as points prop. I think he soars over his points, honestly. So I really like this line. Lowry Markkinen over 26.5 points plus assists versus the Hornets is my 5th and final play. So those were my top 5 NBA PrizePicks player props for the day. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video and you do want to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel down below, as well as giving this video a big thumbs up, because it really does help me out a ton. It really does help push my content out to more and more people each and every day. And overall, I would be really pleased with that, because I don't think you guys realize how much that really does help out. Just liking videos, just subscribing to the channel, it really does help us out, or help me out a ton, and just YouTubers in general. So yeah, guys, if you are new around here, also make sure to comment on the video so I know our new subscribers and everything like that. And then also, guys, make sure to take advantage of the Nikola Jokic free square. That sleeper fantasy is running today. Nikola Jokic 0.5 points is all it is. So go ahead and take advantage of that and use code FF23 for an 100% match on your first deposit up to $100, and the Nikola Jokic free square, and the wild card week, or in the NFL Conference Championship weekend discounted slips that are going on Sleeper right now. So make sure to use code FF23, and you can click the link down below in the description to join Sleeper Fantasy today. But that's all I've really got for this video. Thank you all for the support. Let's hopefully get a sweep, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow with a sweep.